Good morning, this is your Gulf of Mexico weather briefing for Friday, October the 23rd, 2020. High pressure should remain in control over the Gulf for the next few days. However, down in the lower right corner of the screen you can see blossoming convection. That's Invest 95L, a newly recognized weak system that has a moderate chance for development, and it should move to the north over the next few days and may impact Florida. We'll be discussing that, as well as upcoming winds and sea conditions over the Gulf. Here's a look at some of our current conditions over the Gulf this morning. With high pressure to the north and broad low pressure to the south, generally easterly winds at moderate speeds can be found in the eastern Gulf. That broad low to the south is also spreading some shower and thunderstorm activity into parts of the east. Further west, light to gentle winds with occasionally some moderate winds out of the southeast can be found. As I mentioned, we have a couple of tropical systems we're watching. We've just started watching Invest 95L, which is located near the Grand Cayman Islands. It's moving north at about 5 knots and has maximum winds of about 25 knots in it. It's producing a broad area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms right now down in that area. It currently has a moderate chance of development. Its path may take it northward toward Florida early in the week, and there is a chance it could develop into a weak tropical storm. However, at this time, forecast uncertainty is very high with this newly recognized system, and current forecast models are not handling the system well. All interest from the extreme eastern Gulf to the Bahamas should follow 95L's progress. We're also watching Hurricane Epsilon. It's currently a Category 1 storm with maximum winds around 75 knots. It's now moving away from Bermuda and is on its way to the north. Its path will curve to the northeast as a trough of low pressure approaches from the west. The storm will soon be moving over cooler waters, and with increasing shear from the trough will start weakening and transitioning into an extratropical low. The weather over the Gulf is being controlled by two main features today. One is high pressure to the north, and another is broad low pressure to the south. The midday forecast map for today shows that the circulation around the low to the south is keeping moderate southeasterly winds in the eastern Gulf, with light northeasterly winds in central sections, and generally light and variable winds out west. Showers and thunderstorms are more likely over eastern sections today due to that low. Here's the forecast map for tonight, and by tonight, northeast winds will have spread into the west due to that low. The high to the north will have weakened and moved off to the east-northeast as a weak cold front approaches the Gulf from the north. This front will move off the Texas coast in the early morning hours of Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms continue in the east due to the low, which is slowly moving to the east itself. And here's the map for midday Saturday. That low to the south will continue to move away and will be weakening at this time. Northerly winds continue over the west at gentle to moderate speeds behind the front, with southeast winds continuing in the east. Shower and thunderstorm activity should be lessening over the eastern Gulf at this time. High pressure will build back over the Gulf behind that weak front. By midday Sunday, the circulation around that ridge of high pressure has east to northeast winds at gentle speeds over eastern and central sections, with southeast winds returning to the west. Moving on to midday Monday, the high pressure will be off to the north, which means that east and northeast winds will be in central and eastern sections, with southeast winds in the west. Another front will be moving southward over the plains at that time, and you can see the northerly winds over Texas behind that front, with wind speeds in the western Gulf are at moderate to fresh levels in response to that front. And here's our map for midday Tuesday. Model guidance is indicating that the front will stall near or just off the coast, however, as the high pressure behind it starts to move more to the east. The map here for midday Tuesday shows a line of showers and thunderstorms in the northwestern Gulf, with some northeast winds in that region showing where the front lies. Also, model guidance is showing a weak tropical wave in the eastern Gulf at this time, bringing in higher chances of showers and thunderstorms again. So let's go through some of our sea condition forecast maps now. Midday today, with wind speeds generally decreasing, seas are mostly moderate. Some high and moderate seas persist in the east where the winds are highest. Conditions will continue to decrease over the Gulf Friday into Saturday, with the midday Saturday map showing slight seas in most regions. By this time, the cold front we talked about earlier has come off the coast, and some near moderate seas are in the far northwest where some moderate northerly winds are. Also, some moderate seas persist in the east. And by midday Sunday, conditions have continued to decrease as high pressure builds out over the Gulf. Seas are mostly slight with smooth seas and shallower waters. And by midday Monday, things are changing just a bit. Here we are at about midday Monday, and by this time, a front is moving south over the plains, and southeast winds in the western Gulf have increased in response. This is causing an area of moderate seas in the extreme western Gulf, with mostly slight seas remaining elsewhere. And here's the map for midday Tuesday. Seas over the lease blocks remain mostly slight.
Thank you for watching. For 24-hour meteorology support, you can reach us at marine@dtn.com. Have a great day.